Group, a bipartisan group of lawmakers, is demanding a deeper investigation into the Delphi pension controversy. This after leaked emails show the Treasury Department was a driving force behind ending pensions for non-union workers. My next guest is part of that bipartisan push, Republican Congressman Mike Kelly. Mike, in brief, seems to me like they beat up on Delphi's management, that is, to make the bailout cheaper and to favor the union, and 20,000 management people got up to a third or more of their pensions cut. Have I got the facts right there?
No, and you do. But the thing comes down to, and we talk about union jobs or non-union jobs, we're talking about Americans. We're talking about American jobs. I think that's the thing that's probably most offensive to all of us, and on both sides of the aisle. The thing that took place, and I sat in several hearings, and the July 10th hearing was the one that was probably the most revealing. But even the Inspector General, we've been asking for thousands of pages from Treasury and from the task force, the Auto Task Force, and from the PBGC to find out, were they treated fairly? And I do know from sitting across, Mr. Bloom, Ron Bloom, who was on that Auto Task Force, he kind of recoiled. He said, listen, it doesn't have to be equal. We determine what's fair. I said, wait, would you say that again? Because in this country, we really do believe fair and equal treatment under the law. So you just said clearly defined, your definition of fair does not mean equal. So the union could be made whole, the union workers could be made whole, but those non-union counterparts, these are the people that worked in the same place, they were not made whole. They lost 70% of their pensions, 70%. No, this is taxpayer money that was used to bail them out. If you can use taxpayer money, why don't you use it fair and equally, right across the board? It wasn't done.
You've got a bipartisan approach on this, and that's interesting because there's not many other issues on which there is a bipartisan approach here. Does the fact that it's bipartisan, does that mean you could perhaps make these 20,000 management people whole?
Well, I think it's our duty right now. The American people have the right to know, and we have the responsibility to find out for them. Again, when you go before and you have the committees and people stonewall you and won't give you the information and they keep putting you off, and I keep saying, you know what, is the election that important that we can't be honest with our American people? The hardworking American taxpayer dollars that went into this bailout. If you're going to treat everybody the same, then make it fair and equal. Don't treat one group of workers one way and another group the other way. We truly are Americans. At the end of the day, we're all Americans. I want America to win. I want every American to win. And every American, under the law, needs to be treated fair and equal. And that's the issue right here. This is an administration that seems to pick winners and losers and determines what's fair. That's not right.
Congressman Mike Kelly, Republican, Pennsylvania. Thanks for joining us, sir. We appreciate it.